Hello, friends. Happy to have you here with me today. Today, I'd like to discuss a little bit or share a little bit with you. We're going to be continuing out of Daniel Liang's Introduction to Java Programming. This week, we're moving on to the 10th chapter. This is object-oriented thinking, but I want to circle back to chapter 9. At the tail end of chapter 9, we didn't spend much time talking about immutable strings, and immutable strings are an important part of the big numbers like big integer and big decimal and things like that. And I just wanted to take a little bit of time and look at that right quick. So immutable. Here we have an immutable classes to create immutable objects. The contents of immutable objects cannot be changed. Immutable cannot be mutated, it cannot be changed. The string class is immutable. If you deleted the setter method in this, it would be immutable because the radius can't be changed. So it basically means that once you set something up, you cannot go in and change it. So let's see if I can get back here to, well, it'll be faster if we can just get the, oh, there we go. So the big integer and big decimal class, these are used to represent numbers of any size. And this means once you set these things up, they're stored as strings. And so for efficiency's sake, they don't actually let you play with them much. So what I wanted to do is just kind of show, they do have some nice things in there that let you do try to work with them. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Is I just wanted to come and walk through these few examples I have on the big integer and big decimal and see if we can get those to run. So what I'm going to do, let's make a new Java project, and I'm going to call this one Liang Chapter 10. And what section is that? Let's call it Section 9. Section 9. And so a default Java runtime environment will work just fine. And because this is not part of my, Eclipse repository, my Git repository, I'll go ahead and add that so that now I can add it later and share it. All right, so let's see. We've got the source folder, and I will add a new package. And I'm going to call this one Chapter 10. And let's call this Example 01. And I just wanted to kind of set up a little area where we can grab some of these fun things out of the book and then start playing with them a little bit. So I will call this Chapter 10. Example 01, include the public static void main so we can run this as an executable. All right, there we go. Let's make sure that this will run and that I can type, right? There we go. And then we also want to make sure that it ends. And so, yeah, we've got this working. Now I've got some stuff we can start to play with. And so it says, here's an example. And so let's just grab this code. Let's paste it in. And it says, hey, I've already got a problem. Let's see what that problem is. I can import big integer from Java Math. Is that the one Daniel's using? Yeah, he uses the Java Math package. Okay, so let's save this and let's run this. And it says 18446744 07370 07370 955 1614. 9551. Yeah, there we go. So what does this actually do? It says create the big integer a, which is a new big integer, and we're assigning it this string. And then we create a new big integer b, which has this string. And then big integer c equals a times b. And so if we take, let's just do as an example, 2 times 7 is going to be 14. 2 times 8 is going to be 16. Carry a 1, 5 times 2 is 10. So I'm not saying that I can do all that long multiplication in my head, multiplying, just doubling the number, but it looks reasonable like that. It should be the right answer. 9 times 2 is 18. So I'm happy with most of this. 9 times 2 is going to be 4. So 18, 4, 4. Yeah, sporadic spot checking. I'm okay with this. They've got, so there's no limit to the precision of big decimal. Here's an example with divide. So let's go ahead and let's copy this. And we're going to have to modify this code just a little bit. Actually, let's not do that. Instead, let's just go here, make a new package, and I'll call this chapter 10 example 02. Finish it and just pop in a new class. We'll call this chapter 10 example 02. And then include a public static void main so they can run it. I do these things just to make myself feel happy. Big decimal, import it from Java Math. That's where Daniel's told us he's getting it for his examples. And we run this one, and it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And so, yep, that's what the, that is what the, there's the 20. So what this one does, it says make a big decimal A, which is 1.0. Make a big decimal B, which is 3. And then big decimal C is A divided by B for 20 digits. And it says round up. So this is rounding up. Let's fumble around with this a little bit and see if we can do round down. And now it goes down to 3.33. See if that is recognized. It is not. That's what happens when I get greedy. But anyway, good times. Just for funsies, because I'm an idiot. All right, let's see if that. I'm not going to count those, but I'm willing to believe that's like 200. So let's also try 2. Yep, cool. Seems to work. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of share an example of big decimals to kind of wet your whistle a little bit, get you started. So we'll call that good for right now. So with that, here you go. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me, and I hope you all have a wonderful week.